So for someone who's ready to move beyond fear and anxiety, what simple practical steps or daily practices do you recommend for building emotional resilience and rewiring the brain?
I would like to introduce three simple brain exercises, very simple, but yet very effective. And you can start or do anytime you want. So, rewiring your brain and updating our thought patterns to create new life scenarios is a gradual process. Rewiring brain is a gradual process. It's a part of our ongoing evolution. So, it takes time and patience and consistent practice. You have a diligent willingness to keep practicing it to develop brain capacity. But the more we become aware of our patterns, the more our perspective expands. And from the expanded perspective, it becomes easier. It becomes easier and easier to recognize the suppressed anger, resentment, and victim mentality we're all still unconsciously carrying and then hindering our growth and expansion. So the first one is called the anger release practice. So this is a powerful practice designed to help you safely release long-held anger that was pushed deep down in the emotional brain, and now it's a part of subconsciousness. And it's a similar to breathwork practice, and you can create a safe, private space for yourself. You can lay down on your bed or couch and play some soft background music, and also you can place a large cushion or sturdy floor cushion nearby your body, and then you can close your eyes, and then just regressing back to your childhood, because being a little child, maybe 2, 3, 4-year-old child, and let your child mind speak and start punching the cushion or pillow and say whatever needs to come first. It needs to be said. Because at that time when we were little babies, we didn't have words to express. So now we are, in the adult mind, we have, many words and expressions and phrases. So we can allow child mind to speak up and release. And it's almost like vomiting with all the grievances and then anger, hatred, whining. Oh, it's just that letting it come, letting them all come out. And then you can start punching the cushion and say whatever needs to be said. So the beginning, it's more like acting. You need to allow yourself to act, start saying, punching the cushion and start saying, why am I always alone? Why is no one ever there for me? Why do I have to do everything by myself? Why won't anyone help me? Why do I have to be the one who always hold it together? Why am the one always have to do this alone? And then you all look down on me, don't you? Mommy, you preferred my baby sister and brother more than me, didn't you? I hate you. I hate you. So just to let everything comes. And it's just amazing how much grievance or just kept these voices. So really connect to your child mind and allow your child mind regain its voice. And now adult mind has all those words and expressions. So we help child mind to really just speak up and then just release and just vomiting, in a sense, like a vomiting. There's a hatred and anger and grievances, and it's a horrible words coming out of my mouth when I do the practice. But it's amazing. And I really become the little child and complaining, whining about the little things that hurt me so much at that time. And then you do that for a while, releasing. And then somewhere, here, adult mind is just listening to it. And then just start intervening it. Hey, Hey, I hear you. I hear you. I understand. Yeah, you tried so hard, but it was so painful. I understand that. So, adult mind can really offer empathy and you know soothing words and comfort, and really connect with it compassionately, um, and then just really soothe your child mind. But at that time, um, so logical perspective you can infuse and teach your child mind. Just because your mom had a baby sister doesn't mean she stopped loving you. Her mom, her capacity, mom's capacity for love is so big. She loved you so much, and she loved your baby sister so much, 100%, 100%, because mom was capable of loving us all. So you can just infuse new information and
Right.
calm your child mind, and then just to, update their stories. Mom hated me, mom abandoned me. So update that story.
Right. So,
So
and that's a closed eye experience, yeah?
yes, all closed eye experience. Yes, and a very safe container that you create for yourself, provide for yourself. And so once the emotional energy expressed and held with compassion, and you can begin to guide the child mind toward a new path, choosing new actions and moving toward the result you truly want to create. So this is how real healing begins, not by avoiding the pain, but by meeting it with presence, compassion, and willingness to move forward towards your desired future. So, and then teaching our child mind the new action, giving them action plans to override their, whining, like those victim stories. And then, like, yeah, I can produce what I want, to have, and what I want to experience. So that's what we can guide them towards the future. And another one is punching exercise. So this punching exercise is a very simple yet powerful method designed to help you recognize and rewire the unconscious thought patterns that have been holding you back. So uh, just to choose short sentences, and then you just simply shadow box and punch, 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 and then release the word, repeat the word over and over. For example, when I first time I did this exercise, studying fractal psychology, it says that once I think like, oh yeah, I do sometimes resent people. And then when I consciously think like, yeah, I occasionally resent people, that means there's so much resentment in a subconscious level, so much. So to recognize that, because resenting people becomes automatic thought pattern. So I don't normally recognize it because it's all the time I'm doing it. So I did the punching exercise, standing in front of the mirror and opening my legs a little bit, and then bent my knees a little bit, and then just really punch. I stopped resenting others. I stopped resenting others. This is like I usually set the timer at 6 minutes. So that's I chanted the same sentence 100 times. So I stopped resenting others. So what happened was I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was saying the sentence and then hearing the sentence. So then that all senses send a signal to my brain, and immediately my brain started calculating and then selecting all the moments that I was resenting others. And then it was not just a I hate you kind of resentment. It was like a grievance and then complaining and whining and then criticizing others and envying someone else's success. All this like negative words towards other people. It just filled my mind and brain. And I realized, oh my God, no wonder I'm always tired and energy is drained, but because I'm angry. I'm resenting everything or everybody in the world. It's like, oh my goodness. Like, yes, I really stopped resenting others. So that my true inner work started happening from that time. And then this is not about aggression, it's about the identifying which thought pattern has been a hindrance, an energy, creating energy leakage, and a hindrance for my personal, your personal growth and update it. So you can become more of an autonomous thinker and proactive doer, someone who can choose their response rather than react from unresolved emotional wounds. So yeah, with consistency, this practice supports you to shift from victimhood from to conscious creator and building emotional resilience. Yeah. And inner clarity and the capacity to face life with courage and curiosity and creativity. So it takes courage to really admit that we have so much negative like a cursing or yes spell. I was just put the spell on other people. Oh, I wish she didn't. She's not that happy, or he's not that successful. Those are really actually curse. So some of the punching exercise words are like, I stop resenting others, I stop blaming others, I stop making others wrong, I stop being needy. Or choosing growth is more like, I'm determined to grow, I'm determined to change, I choose to evolve now. Like a punching. And empowering your mind is like, I take full responsibility for my life, I choose my actions. Or I am the thinker, not the thought. Anchoring strengths and autonomy is like, I can handle this, I can figure this out, I can figure this out. This fear is not real, this fear is not mine, I love my life, or something like that. And it's really really changes. And then it's interestingly, brain started giving me the new sentences, upgraded sentences, and go for this, go for that, go for this. So it started happening in our brain. It's just an amazing exercise. And the third one is apology exercise. So releasing guilt. So just time pressing, so I'm going to make it very short, but just to close your eyes and imagine your younger version of your mom or dad, one person at a time for each session, and set the timer about 20 to 30 minutes and close your eyes in a quiet space and simply just repeat, I am sorry, mom. I am sorry, mom. I am sorry, mom. I am sorry, mom, forever. So then again, the brain starts picking up the time, calculating the time and spaces that I should have been sorry for my mother. I mean, I'm sure I should have apologized to my parent. And so those memories start flooded up. Then we can start ad-libbing. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, mom. I never appreciated for your contribution and sacrifices. I'm so sorry, mom. I pushed your love away. I'm so sorry that I embarrassed you in front of other people to punish you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then it just, guilt or remorse started, feelings, emotions started flooding out, and let them show up. And so you can really acknowledge them, so those emotions can be processed, and then you can leave it. And after all this guilt, unconsciously accumulated guilt, recognized by you, yeah, I'm sorry for my parents. What a nasty person I have been toward them. And then those remorse and guilt start releasing. Then just amazing, this is hard, would just occupy my brain, my mind. There's a space, brand new space emerging. And this space, we're getting just filled, like a new sense of appreciation for life starts showing up. And then anxiety, of course, anxiety loses its grip, and the emotional brain begins to relax, so that it becomes very flexible and harmonious, and more balanced perspectives start to emerge naturally. And you begin to feel what true freedom actually feels like. It's with clarity, flexibility, and nothing but appreciation for this life that you have, which is a gift from your parents. And that's beautiful. transformative work that we could get into if we commit.
So, Saemi, can you lead our audience through a short
Yes.
guided practice to help them experience the power of rewiring
Okay.
fear and anxiety in real time?
Yes. So I will present the guided meditation called Reclaiming Your Inner Potential.